travel day. We're leaving Kuala Lumpur to go to a new location. And this is quite exciting for us because we're taking a train.
Yes.
I think in the nearly 2 years we've travelled, we've not taken a train journey before, have we?
No, we haven't. So it's the first.
Very exciting. We've taken buses and planes, but this is a new mode of transport for us. We booked the tickets via the app for the train company itself. Couldn't be any more straightforward, and we recommend if you're doing a journey on the train in Malaysia, do the same. Don't use a third party. There's absolutely no need.
Yeah.
It's probably going to work out worse for you because the process was so straightforward that we'll come on to in a moment. Tell us about getting to the station.
Well, first of all, we have to go back to the apartment where we were packing, and the packing just took us forever. We still, and we always say it every time we move on, that we've got too much stuff. And we felt when we arrived in Kuala Lumpur, we'd done really well. But because we were there for well over a month, we'd sort of spread out. We've bought some bits that we're taking with us to our next location. And yeah, it took quite a long time for us to actually get going and pack. So once we did, we got a grab to the station, about 10 minutes drive.
The grab cost us 7 ringgit from the centre, from Bukit Bintang, and because we had luggage and things, I think we tipped almost the same on top as well as that.
Although you had to do all the work, get it in the case.
It was a lady grab driver. I'm not
you weren't going to do it.
Load it in and out of the car. So at KL Central, the place that you go to for the trip we were taking is actually right next to KFC. So if you come in and if you see KFC in there, that's exactly the place that you want to be. How do we know this? Well, we live an intentional life and we scope everything out. So knowing we were taking the train journey and knowing we would have baggage with us, we were near KL Central a few days earlier. So we went to the station, scope it out, work out where we need to be, and it all worked. So what about getting through the station onto the train? How straightforward was that?
It was all very well coordinated. We were really surprised. Normally, our experience of train travel in certainly the UK is just chaos. Loads of people around, loads of people on the platform, but it was really well controlled and we knew where we needed to go through. We actually had the wrong gate to begin with, didn't we? And we went to the customer service and she pointed us, we were just the wrong side of the concourse. So there was a very orderly queue, went through easily with our QR code, put the phone onto the machine and it let us through. So very well organised.
Just to compare that to back when I used to work, when I was down in London and I take the train north, at Euston Station they've got this big panel up. Everyone stares at this panel because the one thing is the train you want, but you don't know what platform it is, and no one has a booked seat. And in many trains in the UK you can be left standing, and it's hilarious. I know because I used to do it as well. I was as bad as anyone. You're looking up and then the second it goes, you're bolting. So I was expecting something, something
it was
similar.
All very disciplined. It was very good, and there was an elevator down, so with all our luggage we could get there.
Fine.
And the platform was clear. The train was already waiting for us.
Yeah, people down on the platform to help as well. It was straightforward in so much that there were carriages A through to F in order, which I think was a good idea. We had in coach A seats 2,
C and D.
Yeah, C and D 2.
Which were the best seats if you've got luggage with you.
Recommend that because you're sat right in front of your luggage. So we got on, and the journey itself.
The train went bang on time, which is again unheard of.
That's right. It was called a gold service. I think there's a service above gold service, and what gold is basically it stops at every station on the way. And there were, I think I counted around 15 stations, something like that. But it didn't hang around. It was going super fast from each station, stopping for a short moment and then back on with its journey again. And I think it was just under 3 hours to get to
it was.
our
The really
location.
nice thing about doing the train, and I think this is something we want to start doing more of, was in the city in Kuala Lumpur, just getting slightly out of there, you then start seeing lovely scenery and the mountains and palm trees, and it was just really lovely to have that
That's
scenery.
true. That hubbub of Kuala Lumpur is fantastic. Very reminiscent of New York, really. Really, really amazing place to be. But you feel your stress levels just ease as the train's going further and further into that green area that Sarah speaks of. So that was great. So you might want to know where we've moved on to. Ipoh. We'd not heard of Ipoh before we got to Kuala Lumpur, and we looked at a map at what would be interesting, and Ipoh looked like an unusual place in so much that you don't see a lot of tourists come into a place like Ipoh. It's not on the coast, it's inland, and what it's famous for, we believe, is it was a tin mining
town.
Was it called something like the tin mine of the world or something when it discovered tin all those tens of years ago? Hopefully we'll find out the truth on this, or if you know this, stick it in the comments below and help other people. Now is the following day.
Yes.
We arrived yesterday and we got to Ipoh station,
which is a landmark in itself.
It's a stunning, I think it's called a colonial style building, wonderful, and big wide open space out the front as well, which again gave us a feel that we were not in a crazy built up location. Even so, Ipoh is the second largest city in Malaysia with over 800,000 people living here. We ordered a Grab from the station, took about 8 or 9 minutes I think to arrive.
There's unusual taxis hanging around, wasn't there, but we feel comfortable using that Grab app.
Grab works well. It's just the same as Uber if you're used to that. And the nice thing with Grab is you know what the price is you're paying before you get in the cab. Also, you don't have to worry about cash because everything's handled through your credit card in the app. So nice and straightforward. So we took the Grab to our hotel, which is called the Bedrock Hotel. So
you didn't quite know what to expect.
No, although we're sat on the bed now and I'm getting an idea. The mattress is very firm.
Very clever.
Yeah, I thought about that in the shower this morning. It is very, very firm, and that's a good thing for us.
Yes,
we love
that.
a firm mattress. But we didn't know if it was going to be kind of Flintstone-based hotel. We came in, and the public area's gorgeous. This hotel, I think they told us yesterday, 10 rooms.
10 rooms, so it's a boutique hotel. We've got it beautifully decorated, and the rooms really pleasantly surprised. They're very nice.
Yeah, the rooms aren't surprised. The rooms are a surprise.
Yes.
Because if they were surprised, that'd be weird. As you walk in, you go, oh, that room looked a bit surprised. Anyway, so the rooms are beautiful, as you can see from these pictures. We got a kind of vestibule area with a settee there. It's not a place you'd sit, I would imagine, because it's very dark in there, but to put your shoes on to go out for the day, fantastic. And then you come through into the main area and we've got a desk and chair.
Which is useful. You've already had to do some editing.
Yeah, TV, and the TV's got loads of sport channels on in English as well. A nice big bed and a chaise lounge, and you can see in the wardrobe there's even a nice big safe in there that will take a 15-inch laptop, which is wonderful. Then you look at the bathroom's lovely, isn't it?
It is very nice.
2 sinks, great shower, Buck Rogers toilet. It's got everything you want.
Have you played with that yet?
No, have you?
Had a little play.
How'd it go?
It's all right.
Yeah?
Well, I've never used one before. No, I'm not going to elaborate on that. No one wants to know.
Buck Rogers. Come on, this is the future. We wanted to finish this video yesterday, but when we checked in, we learned that we get breakfast included. So we thought, no, let's hold off. Let's do this bit in the morning after we've had breakfast.
Yes.
Be fair to say, breakfast is simple, but
we didn't think we had it included, so anything is a bonus. And it was specially cooked for us. We had an egg, hash brown and some beans. I think you had a couple of little sausages.
Yeah.
Cooked fresh for us. We were waiting, we're the only ones down there. Some nice coffee.
Strong coffee.
Very
I think
strong.
that's Ipoh
Well, it's
coffee.
Ipoh coffee, yeah.
Ipoh's known for its coffee, and we're looking forward to finding out a lot more about that today while we're out and about. There's also cereal available.
Some fruit.
So all in all, you know, I think that's really good. When we arrived yesterday, we went out for a bite to eat, which was in what more of a central area, but it was no more than a 15-minute walk from where we're staying, on a straight road over a river, and we got to our restaurant.
Thunder and lightning at the same time, so that makes it more exciting.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that. We were the only idiots out walking, but you know, that's fairly normal. So location-wise, I'd say this is pretty nice. We're in our room now. We don't have a double glazed window. Can you hear the road? No, I can't hear a thing. So we slept really well. And there's also a fridge in the room, so you can get water and put that there. And there's even, if you look over my shoulder here, just here, that there is a water filter system. So you've got hot and cold running water constantly. Fantastic.
And a coffee machine.
And a coffee machine. They should be sponsoring this video. They don't need to sponsor it. It was pretty keenly priced, and we'll put that on screen now. So that's what we're doing. We're in Ipoh, and we can't wait to find our way around.
We had lovely... the lady on reception called Debbie, as we came back last night, she called us, didn't she? And she said, let me tell you what you need to do while you're here. So for the next 20 minutes, she was going through a local map with highlighting just circles around everything that we've got to do today. So we are looking forward to that very much, and it's not raining.
And given we're in Ipoh for a very short amount of time, it's great she did that, because I had a wonderful idea for a video that I've not told Sarah. I was going to spring it on her at the start of that video. But the idea I'm going to use in a different location sometime in the future, because Debbie did a fantastic job. She couldn't give us enough information. So if you want to see what Ipoh's all about, well, you need to come back next week. We made a few videos from Malaysia. If you want to see those as well, then check out this playlist. But you've been watching To Go Roam, and we'll see you next time from Ipoh.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.